All right, ladies. Well, that's not Doc. Oh no, my Discord broke thing. Okay, there we go. Got it. Boom. Doc is back.
I'm here. Can't get rid of me, not yet.
That is a really bright ass light behind me. What the hell? Anyways, game's ready, so we're just gonna jump into it. Group A, round 4, and hopefully my internet holds true. That would be nice, you know.
Fingers crossed.
That would be nice. But we're coming down to the end of it, ladies and gentlemen. We have a top 3 of 3 points between them. That's not Nirvana and I believe Orc Warrior. And between the three of them, right, if they have a bad game going into round 4, they could drop pretty significantly in points. But if Azizi, who is trailing by 8 points, wins, right, you're basically flipping the script. You can actually have anybody come out on top, which means this is a very important round for a lot of these players.
Yeah, it's the tension is starting to ratchet up here as we enter the end game of this one-day cup, and You know, it's not like you can do cheesy builds, like we had said before, and just like try to do like Fallen Mage or something. You gotta play to win. Every single match could be your last. So we shall see.
So high risk, high reward play from Khan in round 1 puts out an LC, immediately loses the duel, and gives Orc Warrior a 5 damage boost to Tusk. What happened
Okay.
last time we saw this?
Kiss of death.
Kiss of death. And now we're putting some chainmail on that Tusk there as well. So chainmail Tusk protecting 2 Lunas, having those bouncing around the old noggin.
Yeah, it's going to be actually pretty devastating, particularly with these low unit numbers. Everyone's going to feel the taste of those glaives, and man, it's, well, okay, sidelined for a bristleback. I can dig that.
Yeah. Bristle this early with the Savage bonus is pretty okay.
Yeah, quite good, quite good. Also a good candidate for the Glove of Haste, because his attack rate is miserable. It's like 0.6, quite bad.
Well, you don't take the Bristle for his attack rate.
Right, yeah. He's not exactly tiny, but it's not exactly, like a bounty hunter or a Marana either.
But we had 2 Shamans playing out on the board that I saw here. That's a great Walrus Punch on top, so that's going to be securing that victory over Errol. Errol was one of the Shamans, I'm pretty sure. No, he actually swapped out at the end. There's the Shamans now as he goes to... Well, I don't think he's going to 4 because he can't, right? He's just overflowing. But, yeah, Zenar, or 7R, I'm just calling him 7R, with the Shaman win. Orc Warrior will still remain on top, though.
A couple of pairs coming across here. Oh, wow. 7R looking out with that early Bounty Hunter with Rogue and the Talisman. Super strong stuff.
That's a lot of dodge.
Yeah, and we haven't really talked about, these early Rogue strats because we haven't really seen them. We saw like that early Meepo, but that was more of like a summoner-based flavor of that.
But you say early Meepo, but it also went to 3-star Meepo.
Right, yeah. But yeah, these like early Rogue builds that'll just like focus on getting
Gross.
like, yeah, 3-star,
Negative
3-star
5
AM. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Sells the Meepos? Because of the Alchemist. Okay. Yeah, you get like a 3-star Meepo, 3-star Alchemist, or 3-star AM rather, and 3-star Bounty Hunter. And you throw in a token Alchemist and have an early level 2 Rogue bonus, and you just go to town. Like the damage piles up like nuts. It's quite overwhelming early on, and then you can pivot that into whatever you want. You could do Summoner, you could do Assassin, and it's a cool new opening.
I have to point out something. Azizi did get 2-star last round. He has 5 2-star units.
Whoa. Okay.
He doesn't have them on the board, obviously, but look at his bench.
Yeah, that is a fat bench.
Yeah. So not only is he Shaman out there, but he has a 2-star Slardar with Void, which is giving a lot of negative armor for the rest of everyone. 2-star Healer to go with this Shaman. But like, what happened to Azizi? He just went God mode in round 4.
Yeah, cashing in all like a year's worth of luck. Well, maybe not this year's worth of luck, but a year's worth of luck.
The 2020 worth of luck is negative, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh god.
He's really thinking about a Stonehall Cloak versus a Target Buddy here. Yeah, I went Target Buddy.
Goes for the Target Buddy, okay.
That's all right. Go with it. But Shadow Demon, Spirit Breaker, if he wants to start on a path to tier 3 are valid options. He's not going to buy anything right now because he only has 10 cash. But yeah, this is something. This is something. We could see a pretty early leveling situation for Azizi just to cash in on the strength of these early game units.
Yeah, I mean, you're cruising right now to like, what, level 6 or something with just like 2-star units? And, Alliance aside, that could really just be it. And you can probably finish the streak with that.
That Target Buddy did good work keeping that Anti-Mage at bay, which meant that we're now able to get the Enchantress healing out. And, well, yeah, it might be the Drow in the corner, but okay, we'll get a kill. That's big for her, but it's an overall pretty big loss still. 4 damage.
Yeah, everyone's just kind of looking at the dog, kind of giving him encouraging words. He's sit there behind the barrier, chewing apart that Drow.
4 Shamans, 5 Shamans out. Nothing actually for Karat down in the bottom, but There's actually, wow, there's a lot of Vengeful's on benches out here. Look at this little cluster in the middle.
Yeah, a lot of people are looking for that option to go from these shaman builds and convert that into these hunter builds. But if everyone does that, I mean, that's the beauty of the genre, right? Nobody does it well.
Literally everybody is doing it. Wow, there's so many duplicates on benches everywhere.
Yeah, that's early yet. You know, when you see that, you know, a good player will see that and scout other boards and go like, okay, all this stuff is coming out. If it's a rolling build, then I absolutely have to pivot or take another variation of my build, or just swap builds entirely.
7.
Yeah, Aziz is on.
Azizi is taking like almost a tenth of your health a round right now. Is that 4? Could I think go to 5 next round? Yeah, he should have the cash. He definitely has the overflow if he wants it. Yeah. Also picked up a Lycan. There it is. Like that Lycan is 100% staying in now. Screw the extra shaman bonus. We have a Nature's Prophet, which is the big one, right? For the Wrath of Nature. We got the healer, we got the summoners, and the Spirit Breaker to tank with the target buddy. Like, this is a phenomenal start.
Yeah, gold is there to go up to 5-2 if they want to. Eyeing down that Nature's Prophet, maybe?
You sold
to play
something.
More conservative.
What did
Might
he sell? He sold the Magnus. That's what he did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe not a 6 shaman build.
Well, I don't think anybody's going at rock 6 shaman because it's poison or brute, right? That's what these guys
Didn't
are
we
rocking.
just see 6 shaman
4
like
shaman.
last round?
Oh no, you're right. We did see a 6 shaman, but it lost really hard.
Correct. Quite badly, in fact. So
quite
maybe it's good. It's a good call not to call in the dragon.
Nah, we're just abusing the early game. Was that a freaking puck in Abaddon? Wow. Aziz. Oh, he's level 5 now, so he's absolutely, yeah. He's
Not
fine.
yet.
He's completely fine.
Yeah, the pre-level.
There it is.
Now he's 5. And hit some pretty good shamans to boot. Is he a Beastmaster? Is he a Magnus?
Damn.
There's a Dazzle there if he wants to toss that in. There are some seriously good rolls and options here for Aziz.
He'll likely buy the Dazzle and then swap into 3 Poisoner when he can, and then just figure out what the weakest one there is for an Alchemist later. But yeah, combat round 8. This should be streak. No, he's lost a health. Streak complete in round 9. If luck is going to be on his side, he does hit another 5 unit. Arrow at 93 has a very similar vibe going here. So this will be interesting. Who comes out on top?
It's a fun little mirror match. How like one of the dogs force-staff the other dog, and then both Spirit Breakers charge the opposing team's dog. It's like some like DBZ Wushu action going on here.
Who out mind games the mind game?
The one with the 2-star Venomancer, apparently.
2-star Venomancer, the double summoner, right? Arrow, very similar, as I said. Has the scaled, but it didn't work out at the end. Arrow actually, wow, goes right over the first round of units into a much weaker round of units, in my opinion. Paladin Sword.
Interesting.
Yeah, not sure what he was targeting there, but he clearly didn't find it. That's a possible Lycan for him, though. That's in his shop right now. Lycans everywhere, man.
And Shadow Shaman. 2 really strong summoners. In fact, just like ditch that Veno. You don't need that.
There is an Alchemist in shop for Azizi. So I think we will start seeing a transference after we get the Underlords all sorted.
And this is for Street Complete for Aziz, right?
Yep. It's up against the Heft Dogs. Also 5 units.
That's a Shadow Shaman wards down, though, but they're going to make short work of that. Dogs come out.
Yeah, this is looking like it will be the streak finished up. Well done. Well done.
Yeah.
Those 2 stars early, man. Wow. Takes the... Wait, that's only... Excuse me? He's 8-1. Oh, he must have lost second round.
Second or third round, yeah.
No, it has to be second round looking at the math.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
All right, well, he still has 1 more to go. Did hit level 6, has been abusing the cash, is level 6. Nirvana up level 6 there as well. Is also now streaking, and again, kind of similar vibes. There's no Lycan on that one, but all-out attack, 3 enthralls, 2 all-out attacks. Still waiting for the middle bunch to figure it out. Yoink,
Healed,
barrels, and
and
happy.
2 jolts.
So that is, once again, no Homkin.
Yeah, well, no one's really hard committing into... Well, Krot's going mage,
He
but
went Yoink Mage.
yeah, I don't like that.
Yoink Spirits? Maybe? Does it?
Okay.
Like, he does.
That does-
Okay.
Okay.
There's nothing on the bench to actually back that up.
It might just be a misclick. I don't know. I mean, I know it's just good, right? Like, health is good, poison is good. And you know, with the loss of Orb of Venom, it's like outside of poisoners and like I guess Viper Dragon bonus. That's like your only real source to do poison stacks.
So good news, bad news time. Good news, Azizi will finish streak. I don't see a position him here losing this one. So that will be an 8 and actually ends up being 9-1. What?
Wow.
Wait.
Streak complete.
Yeah, 9-1. Oh yeah, right, because he won the first one. Makes sense. Streak complete, 99 health. Does swap in with that Alchemist into 3 Poisoner Brute, so I think his early game Shaman days are basically done. They're just filler units now. And looking at the bench, right, it's just going to be grunts. So that's as expected, right? Bad news is that Khan ran into him, and Khan is the only quote-unquote hyper roller right now. He just went to 5 just now.
Oh.
And he doesn't have a 3-star for it. Looking at the bench, he is close to getting some of these hunters finished up, but as he continues to hit these 6 and, well, 7 units soon enough players, he will, again, just be chunked out again and again.
Yeah, it's so close to that anti-mage 3-star too. It's really sad to see.
He actually might be able to fight back up against Seminar here. 83 to the 64 health, but the summons are not getting a lot done. They're just kind of, body bags. So yeah,
Yep.
we'll take that win. Okay.
Spits all over that ward for good measure. It's good. Good mannered play.
Looking across the entire field, 56 to 99 is top to bottom. I was gonna say, is there a 3-star? There's a 3-star and a Drow for Canute.
There's the anti-mage. All right.
So yeah, he's in good position to actually finish up a Drow next round as well. Fantastic for him. That's our first 3-star on top of it. But Hunter, Heartless, Shaman, Heartless, Hunter, Heartless, Mage, Shaman, Summoner, Summoner, Savage, Poisoner, Brute.
Yep. I mean, this is what is good early, right? If you're rolling, like, you know, the Hunter maybe has a bit more staying power later on. Like, you know, these Shaman builds are super, super strong early. And we see it here.
3-star Anti-Mage doing good work, actually, at the top right there, and just busting up all the mana. It's good to see. Arc Warrior is going to be the one that falls right back down, almost into a heartbeat range at 48. So not a great matchup for him. Will we see a Drow immediately in the shop with a possible Necronomicon to go with it? Necro or Wristful? Wristful could have been interesting.
Goes for the Silver Edge. Okay.
Silver Edge
I like
is
the
good
attack
too.
speed on AM.
Boom. Nope, doesn't happen. Does find a Pudge.
Nope. No.
35 cash, still has a little bit to go. Doesn't buy the second Luna. I don't know why about the first Luna.
Yeah, get wormy for me. Let's go.
Pudge,
Oh,
yeah. Is this it?
Big worms.
Is this the wormy
Oh,
time?
you better believe it.
It is not the wormy time.
Come on, you're not at. You don't have 30 gold.
No.
What are you waiting for? Also, pass up an Abaddon. So I don't know if this Okan build is going for
Fallen?
Fallen, but
I would say that if you're going 3 stars, you're not going Fallen.
yeah, it's true too. Probably not going to see Wraith King anytime soon.
He's doing okay. 5 units up against Arrow's 7, and still a lot of health to chew through. The 3-star does go down. The Anti-Mage didn't really find a lot of mana to bust on these summons, so the summons will actually just crash on over these hunters. But once we get a Pudge, once we get this Drow online, could be very different situations.
That is it's going to be an incredible power spike, at least for the Pudge. 3-star Drow, I'm still a little bit lukewarm on, but
Okay.
Terrorblade found.
Boom.
There's the Drow.
Do we go any farther than this? I think this is a good stopping point. Yeah.
Unless. Unless.
No, it's a good stopping
Well,
point.
Getting Drow here is very important, though, because she is the cheapest unit that you're probably going to be 3-starring here after your 3-star anti-mage. Like, it's going to get harder to find Wind Rangers, and it's going to be harder to find Pudges, but it's not going to be like as bad as trying to find a 1-cost unit further down the road here. So big pickup for Okan.
Yeah, the barricades, severely reducing the damage they take. They're into the back. They have the Vigilant between the two and the Windy, and yeah, that's just huge. Really big damage. -10 going over to Karat. Orc Warrior, though, now that Khan's kind of situated, remember, Khan is the top dog right now. So if he was to go out very quickly, this would have been big news, but I'm pretty sure he'll be okay for a little bit. Orc Warrior clocks in at 3rd on the rankings, and he's down 40 health here in 14 rounds, doing what Khan is doing better.
Yeah. It's you know, I call it facing my doppelganger when I see somebody trying to get the same build that I'm going, and they end up not doing as well. You know, you fight your dark twin, as it were, to see who's the real version, and it appears right now it's Okan.
Well, Orc Warrior is 7 versus the 5. Well, okay, Khan is actually up 6 now, but now that Khan's actually up 6, right, I'm pretty sure, again, he's done with the hyper rolling. He's going to go for more some bodies. Could actually still see a Fallen if he's lucky enough, but Orc Warrior kind of the worst end of the deal. He's up 7 units and had to give up the 3 Dream, but at the same time, he has a 1-star Drow, a 1-star Vengeful, a 1-star Pudge, and his front line is basically non-existent at this point.
And that is unfortunate. Okan just like tore through Hef Dogs here with that, you know, jumping up to 6, was able to put in the Shadow Demon, and that gives you the 2nd level of Heartless bonus, and that is just physical damage city.
Yeah.
Just brutal, brutal stuff.
It's all coming up pretty Khan right now. He's not at the very top, not like Azizi is. Azizi, during the time that we looked at our hunters, has actually put in 3 brutes to go with the poisoners, and his stars have been strong throughout. That's another lone druid actually out, so his 2 shaman is druid and enchantress now.
That is strange to me that you would keep enchantress for this long, but can't argue with results.
What else is she? She's it's no second healer to go with it.
Yeah, maybe option that into a troll, like throw Dazzle in there, maybe. But I don't know.
Well, it's the only source of healing, because we don't have heal Eno, it's stun Eno.
Yeah.
So maybe that's it. You know, she gets the butterflies out. Doesn't even matter if she dies, right? The butterflies are out.
Yeah. Yep. Plus, you know, the untouchable chance on the shaman pet, also quite good.
With Hunter, what is HL? Why am I Heartless? Thank you. With Heart, I've never won a match. Ironically, I won a match with Brute Heartless and a casual Luna. It just sometimes works like that. Serious, Sam? Is this a Skull Basher? I don't think so. Sorry, I'm still on Azizi, who lost that one, by the way. He only lost by 1, but he lost. Gods do bleed.
Indeed.
HH in a corner with Enthrall, and Essex is very strong with barricades. Absolutely can be, Drayson. 100%. I'm good with that. Medusa. Wow.
Whoa.
Medusa for Aziz.
That's an early Dusa.
So,
round 17?
As long as we see a cadence in the next few item rounds, right, that's going to be totally worth the pickup.
Yeah, for sure. Who is that? Oh, it's Venomancer. Okay.
You know I said I had a good feeling earlier.
Is it worth keeping the Veno? Because you're not hitting...
Veno's the poison. Oh, he has 4 poison.
I'm thinking about scaled, so it's like he's got 1 level of scaled, and it's between that Slardar and the Venomancer. But it's like I see the Venomancer in there for the summoner, but like, what's this Slardar doing in here? You know?
Why is Azizi holding Lena? I mean, why is he holding Medusa? It's probably just to satisfy requirements at this point, right? There's only 1 mage. Yeah, there's only 1 mage, and it's Karat, and he's not having a great game. So scaled. Probably not a great value alliance right now.
Yeah.
So if we drop that for the Dazzle and we get another unit slot and we put in the Lena and the Medusa, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think we'll be okay.
Krot kind of angling here to get that puck 3, and that could be a big turning point. Huge power spike, if you can swing it, of course, and have somebody tactic the dragon bonus as well, because that's when it gets truly obnoxious.
Azizi loses to Orc Warrior, who is our bottom rung. Hef Dogs is 1 above at 26. Doesn't have Poisoner, does have Brutes because he has a Fedora on Nature's Prophet. Not entirely too... Wow, that's an interesting shop. We're one away from a 2 Tide and a possible 2 Terrorblade, but are we even using Terrorblade? There's a Doom. If you're going Brutes, Doom is your man right there.
Yeah, Doom's pretty tight.
Sell for Doom? No? Wait, 7
No.
units out. Okay, thank you.
Makes me sweat over here.
He did buy the Doom in the end. That's fine. So yeah,
Unfortunately,
Hef Dogs. We keep hitting Aziz, and Aziz just went 9, so likely one of those power units is going in next round.
Yeesh. Yeah, that is tough.
It's all over the place with the builds, Doc.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you see the 2 hunters still with Orc Warrior and Okan, 1 mage player, bunch of savage summoners up at the top between Nirvana, Errol, and Aziz. But the Latcherist, I suppose in this case, is probably just going to pivot towards a heavier brute build with poisoners to supplement.
Canute is just a straight hunter. Has 4 Heartless, but is 1 hunter away, is up to 7. I don't think we actually have a 6th hunter to put in. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have Antlers. That's where the 5th is coming from.
Okay.
Antlers on the Shadow Demon. Still 1 Pudge away. That feels bad.
That feels real bad.
Canute has not found that Pudge. But we're going to go down to Karats, because we haven't watched the Mage in a while. And the Mage is now actually coming down into a kill range soon. 6 Mage straight out with Barrier, but as you said, right, the Puck never came online. It's double Puck out.
Rubik stole the shapeshift. I love it. One of my favorites. Ooh. But yeah, things are going south. The Puck gets enthralled.
The Spectre
yeah.
did some work. The Pucks are doing... Yeah, but the Infollowed Puck. It's my Puck. It's not looking good. Orc Warrior's down to single digits from that one. Took 14 from Nirvana. Azizi just could not win. He has 9 units and has been still the leader by a good bit, but he's been starting to get nickel and dimed.
Yeah, the backslide. We saw that with I can't remember Polila?
Yeah, Polila.
In the first game with their knights, just looked so dominant for so long, and those last like 4 rounds just got haymaker after haymaker and went down in second, and we haven't seen them since.
I know that Canute is kind of cursing Orc Warrior, but if the pattern holds, Warrior just got this 2-star Pudge.
Okay.
And then, well, he's at 5 health, and he's not streaking, so if Seminar takes out Orc Warrior, then the Pudge will obviously immediately go to Canute.
Oh, that could have been... the Terrorblade does get the Metamorph off, but, you know, if Axe was right there in the vicinity, he could have definitely... culled that Terrorblade before he could have gotten that off with enough CC, but couldn't do it. But this is looking like a pretty good win.
That will be a round 20 knockout. Will not beat the record of D10 at 18, but will actually go down at round 20. This is usually when we would start seeing the leveling builds hitting 9, but again, Aziz got there a little early. Hef Dogs down to 9 health, gets a Cadence Blade. Doesn't have anything good to put on it, though.
Yeah, no Brawnies in this lobby. Lobby winning build Brawny, of course, we saw this week from other lobbies. And some pretty good performances here in Group A as well.
Who did Azizi put the refresher on? It's going to be the 2-star Lone Druid.
Oh my goodness.
So the Lena's in, the Lone Druid's there. We have a Rubik and a Doom on tap here.
The Double Bear.
Hef Dogs
2-star
17 cash. 9 health, 17 cash. Hef Dogs at 8 gets a 2-star Lifestealer, swaps it in for the 2 Brute. Is this enough? Is this enough to stay alive?
That Lifestealer's just like chilling back there, though. He's hidden, and actually...
he got blocked by the doggy.
Oh no, the snakes! Brutal.
That 2-star Lifestealer did nothing.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. It's not looking great for Hef, but I think it's starting to even out a little bit.
I don't know. This Jewel is being stalwart in his crusade forward.
Yeah,
that might be it. Just enough exact change.
He's an angry drunk.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be 7th place for Hef. So, Orc Warrior going out last will, I think, definitely puts him out of the last lobby. Orc Warrior was 3rd place. He goes out last, and there was only 8 points between first and last. So I gotta really think that Orc Warrior is not gonna be staying in the last lobby. Heft Dogs was middle of the pack, and he goes out 7th, so it's kind of iffy for him. Iffy
So
for him
Cod
there
found
as
this
well.
pudge yet? Nope.
Canute is still pudgeless. Karat did just pick up a 2-star Storm Spirit, so I think that's 6 spirits to his name. Yes, it is.
Okay.
6 spirits
bad,
and
not
8
bad.
pucks.
Wow.
He has a Viper to activate Dragon bonus. If we can actually get that puck 3-starred, we can slot it right in. That's assuming he doesn't die right here. I don't think there's enough stars on board for an elimination, but it's gonna hurt.
Big freeze on that Spectre though, doesn't get healed from that Dazzle.
Can the poison kill any of these? I don't think so.
Nah.
It's not gonna happen.
Unfortunately, not enough to mitigate any more damage.
It's -9. Okay. Karat, you gotta make it happen. This is do or die time. Spend that money. Spend that money. Money, money, money. One more time.
Oh boy.
Doesn't find it at all. Sell the Storm Spirit. Keep going.
Even passed up on that Viper.
Yep. Sold the Storm Spirit.
Did it.
Nothing. Sell the Viper. Well, if you sell the Viper, you actually screw yourself over.
Yeah. But Canute found that Pudge, 3-star Pudge online for them, and they are sitting in very good position to kind of make this last round here at UPL a very, very tough encounter.
Well, Karat's taken on Errol. Errol at 9 units and 61 health, so he's done fairly well for himself. Unfortunately, it just doesn't look like the Yoink Eno is going to get much done.
Yeah,
I don't know. The stun Eno kind of turned this one around a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, these puck balls just clear through those Shadow Shaman wards pretty effectively, but that's a lot of poison to endure for a Fairy Dragon.
Oh, died.
Oh, no, the puck lives.
Nah, pretty sure it died. Didn't it not die?
Nah,
It
that's
said
the Finger
-6.
Dance.
Okay, yeah, right. It stayed alive. You're right. Good call. Time to spend that money. Money, money, money. Got it.
There it is. Easy clap.
So
Look
that's
at that.
that's the 3-star
Oh,
with
yeah.
Dragon. That's 3-star with Dragon right there.
And for maximum obnoxiousness, puts the Yules on it as well. Incredible. This is going to be a big turnaround. Could this be the rally that Krot needs to make a run here?
Well, if it didn't happen now, it wouldn't have happened. He's up against Aziz, who is a 10-unit, fully fledged build. Haven't seen that
Mages?
once. We haven't seen that once today.
Wow.
And it just deleted this guy.
Yeah, it's looking good, but this puck's doing work.
He is. Yeah, he's a machine gun.
Paces out of the root.
Look at the
Yules
machine
is
gun.
up.
He's doing it.
It's not enough.
He's doing
It's
it.
not enough.
Oh,
We
he's
set
totally
on all
doing it.
sides.
He's totally doing it. He's totally doing it.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that might have been a problem. Oh, he's done. Oh,
Face shift.
so
No.
close.
Unit prioritization. Oh,
One
my.
more hit.
The
That's all we
target
needed.
dummy. Unbelievable.
That puck damage, though. Whew.
Oh my goodness.
So here's a Vesture Caden's Moonshard as an option. Vesture, maybe. I don't see the others really even affecting this.
Vesture on CM.
It's
Lich. Lichy Lich.
I don't know about that. I mean, Vesture was
Yeah, I don't
obviously the only real item there of the choice. Okay. All right. Picked up a keeper. I don't know if you
Take
swap
that
that in right
Lich
now.
out. Take out the Lich. Yeah, thank you. Okay.
Got
here
it.
we go.
Got
now
it.
we're
Good.
cooking.
7 are down at 9. Has not fared out super well either. 8 units for Brutes. Has a axe out there, but we will stick with Karat. It's Karat versus Canute.
Yeah, got the K's.
That's a lot of 3 stars that you're facing, though. The Pudge is up, and you're magic. If you don't take down that Pudge, he'll take you out.
This is looking quite bad.
The hook was good. The Pudge actually does go down. The Vesture doing some work here. The machine gun nature is still not enough.
Yeah, that is so much damage.
What about 7R? 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 Oh, 7R's not looking good either.
I like that Heaven's Halberd axe on Aziz's. Oh, barely avoids.
Oh, he's lived. That was
elimination.
not. Okay, so with Karat out, Karat was a little bit more middle of the pack as well. Canute was first, Nervin was second, and Orc Warrior was third coming into round 4. We still actually in a good position for Nervin and Canute to take a pretty good lead over third place going into round 5.
Okay.
That's pretty big.
Pretty big spike there with
Black
that,
King Bar Spectre is going to be hard to take down unless you have Vigilant, and only one player has Vigilant.
And of course, it's the it is Canute.
It is Canute, yeah. So Seminar versus Canute, okay, well, yeah. It's not great.
See how this goes.
The Axe is taking the brunt of it right now. Whatever just happened to the... okay. I don't know what that was. Spectre took her forever to get into that corner.
Yeah, that was really quite strange.
Slow arrows?
But
Maybe it was the slow arrow?
oh yeah, I think it could have been the one of the only sources of like movement speed reduction in this game.
It doesn't matter. This is hurtful.
It's the Julius Caesar special for Jewel there.
I wonder. So you said Canute would have, or so you said that Karat would have that windfall, right? This is the comeback. 3-star Spectre might be the one hit point dream for Xenar.
Yeah, that is. If it's going to be a pivot point, let it be that. You know. But life just got a lot harder to beat.
Serious Sam points out a good point. It was the Shadow Demon ult.
Oh.
Wait, there's no Shadow Demon on this
The
team.
Purge?
There's no Shadow Demon here. Did he sell it? Did they sell the Shadow Demon? It's possible they sold the Shadow Demon, but it definitely could have been a Shadow Demon ult.
If you can beat the top dog, you're going to be in pretty good position to take this thing late. And you're sitting there smacking the target dummy.
Yeah, well, the target dummy's now dead. We're silenced because of the other demon. There we go. Finally got that dagger out and just moid it in the back.
Chop, chop.
The only thing that can bring her down right now is roots. And 2 bears on her. There's finally a root going out now. And it doesn't matter. Just walks on over and clips them. Azizi, what happened to the 99-point god, man? It's down to 32. Oh, no. Again? Oh, no, it's just him. Okay. I didn't lose internet. Whew. 99-point god. At least I don't think I lost internet. Next round started. Didn't lose internet. It was totally not me.
I got worried there.
I know. Me too, man. I saw you frozen. I was like, okay. No, we're good. I'm good. I know, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're good. I can hear you
Yeah.
loud and clear.
Throw up your
7R is 1 axe away from axe 2.
throw up your cam in a little bit. Don't need it. Don't need it now.
Mm.
So Nirvana at 10, Azizi at 10. They are the top dogs at 1 health apiece. 7R will now take on one of the top dogs. Doesn't quite have the 2-star axe, as you said. 3 cash and a dream. We'll see if this is enough. The wards do go out. You can see the Spectre taking 1, 2, and a doggy.
Yep.
That's going to be the end of the immunity, though, so it will be susceptible to CC. Is actually going to get focused down instead. Axe, I think, has already dunked down his last dunk as well, and that will be the 1 hit point dream stolen. But Errol will go out first. That's a 5th for Errol, and a 7R will sneak in a 4th.
That is huge. Time stamping your way into that gets you a pretty non-negligible amount of points, particularly how tight things are here at the final, going into the final round here.
Canute
Wild.
does win against the eliminated 7R. So,
And speaking of Canute, 1 Terrorblade away.
is it? Nice.
Yeah.
Has 0 cash and at 8 units, so he's really been looking for it.
Yeah, this is kind of a win condition for them.
Monkey King Bar, Shiva's Butterfly, all good options.
Yeah, this is a tough choice.
We already have
We
a
went
Butterfly, so it's not going to be
Shiva's
double.
Budge?
It is a Shiva's
Shiva's
Budge.
Budge. Alrighty.
So that
Let's go.
means the Vanguard will go to Animage?
Should go to someone.
Well, we're out of money, and there's not going to be a
Okay,
Terror
there we go.
3.
Mm-hmm.
So Nirvana's at 10, so is Aziz, and they don't need to hold money anymore. 2-star Doom on the front line with a Radiance for Nirvana. And a 2-star Axe on the front line with a
Oh,
Radiance
my
for
goodness.
Nirvana.
Picks the axes off of 7R's corpse. Brutal.
So we're going to play Chase the Human, so that's Canute versus Nirvana here.
Let's see how he deals against that 2-star axe.
You don't get to see Dragon Knight that often, but there's a Dragon Knight in the back line here of Nirvana as well. The Radiance Axe is topping the charts right now. And the axe actually doesn't really go down.
Oh my goodness.
That's 3 dunks
my
before he's
goodness.
put into the ground, man.
That was an incredible last stand from Mogul Khan.
Oh, we doomed Terror. We doomed the Terror Blade.
Oh no, disaster.
But we have
a second Doom?
Refresher? No? It's not a refresher. Is there 2 Dooms
it's
on the
just a-
board?
Nah, it's just a long round.
Doom, well, it's 20 seconds. You're right. It's not 40 seconds. So the Hunters hold it. Canute actually beats both boards. Beat both of these guys. So Canute at 20 health. Sorry, Azizi did not lose. I take that back.
Do you sell someone for this Medusa?
Nope, apparently not. I don't think the Medusa does much for you as Nirvana, right?
Yeah, unless you can get like a Cadence Blade.
You're
or
against
something.
Hunters and Brutes, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Plus you.
playing Chase the
Oh,
Human here.
You have the burst and the CC from the Marana arrow. Would be the only thing I think of scrapping, but
ZZ versus Canute, so I guess we're just following Canute for now. So Aziz with the Brutes on the front line is having a hard time cracking into this corner. The Doom does take down one of the 3-star Hunters. But
that's a 2-star Dragon Knight.
That the Anti-Mage, I think, has done phenomenal amounts of work here.
Yeah, unreal.
Let's see the damage meter there. Yeah, Anti-Mage did 4K, Terrorblade in the back. The Wind Ranger survived. Is this really just an Underlords
It's an
fight?
Underlords fight.
Can Jewel win that? Yeah, I think he can. I think he
he's
can.
Strong. Cracks him. That's silly.
Wow, takes 5 for that.
Check that Dragon Knight damage, though. 6k damage just from Breathe Fire.
We have Dragon Alliance unlocked with the Dragon Knight and the Viper. Ooh, big upgrade for
Oh,
ZZ.
boy.
So 2-star Keeper, 2-star Queen. So it keeps the Poisoner. The Keeper for the Human. Also just
And the
random
Mage.
damage. Eno was actually number 2 in deeps for Aziz. So it's like, I don't want to call this a mage comp. I think this is really just an extension of Grunt. It really does feel just like a magic-oriented Grunt.
This is something I actually saw Digi do in my game against him earlier. I ran into him on matchmaking. I mentioned this to you like pre-stream that like somehow, you know, they put Lords in Big Boss 3 lobbies or whatever. But yeah, I went up against Digi and he did this sort of like rainbow build and transitioned into like a late game mage build. I guess that has legs because you know, we see Aziz doing pretty well with a similar sort of philosophy here late, but man, that is a strong axe.
Both sides have Radiance Axe, by the way.
That's gross.
That's
so strong.
Canute
Oh my
will
goodness.
actually take a huge hit here to the Shadow Clone.
Yeah, it's over half his health.
Yeah, 11 for that. Didn't quite see the full fight, but Nirvana with the Radiance Axe is 2-star. It is. And Aziz with the Radiance... Well, it's a
Oh,
Radiance
boy.
Rubik now, but that's only a 1-star axe, so that was a big difference there.
Yeah, getting this Terror Blade. And actually did sell the Marana for a Medusa because now they've got 2 Medusas.
Yeah, you don't need a Marana. Absolutely not.
Well, the CC was nice, but, you know, getting the Stone Gaze could prove to be all the CC that they need.
No item on the Medusa for Canute. And we are going to be here with Canute and Nirvana, 9 versus 24. Nirvana did hit Canute for 11 with the Shadow Clone right there. And the Medusa just gets thrown out.
boy.
The Spirit Breaker says no to that one. We do get the Stone Gaze off, but that's it for that Huntress right there. The Wind Ranger and the Drow still doing very well. The Pudge is tanking the Heart's Content. And now we got the Terrorblade out, but he's getting focused down. There's quite a few people hitting him, but they're all missing because of the evade. The evade from the Butterfly is doing work.
Oh my god, he's going to win this round.
3-star Terrorblade did the difference.
Goodness. Yeah.
2 Hunters above 10k. Pretty good.
That Terrorblade got first hit bashed from a Necro Creep. And then proceeded to just live for a good long time. And now there's a Satanic on the board.
There is a Satanic.
Hachi.
I'm not thinking a Satanic, though.
Maelstrom.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, he was thinking of it. Maelstrom on the Medusa?
Yeah, Maelstrom Medusa, I think, is the play here.
Can that
Proc
proc?
item's so good on that hero.
Yeah, can you proc that on your split? I'm pretty sure you can.
Yes, but only on one of the arrows.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Do we have a
A lot of-
refresher over here? We do not. There's no refresher on this Lycan.
Rats. That's another 2-star Dragon Knight in the making up there for Nirvana.
We actually
By the
have
way.
a 2-star Lone Druid in the making for Nirvana.
Lone Druid?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if he's going to put it in, but he has 2 of them on his
Yeah.
bench. Aziz
Yeah.
versus Canute. Follow the humans. We went from a 30-30-20 game to 11-9-4. The roulette of the rock, paper, scissors between these guys is really starting to come to a head. But Aziz is murdered. Oh, that's not even close.
Good lord. Yeah, that was an erasure. This could be a double kill?
Nirvana versus Canute. Canute takes down one of the bigger dogs coming into this. Nirvana is not looking super great. Those 3-star hunters are not even
the
touched.
Lycan.
Here comes the Lycan. 3-star Lycan. Can they do enough? There's lifesteal
Lycan.
on these guys here as well, but it doesn't look like the hunters can pierce through the armor. The Jewel is there as well, giving just armor to himself, and they cannot get through the Lycan.
Punch through. Okay, now we got a really spicy final 2 here, Jesser. You got the Hunters of Okan, or Canute, or however we want to say that, and then we got this smattering of just brute poisoner support for
Double
Nirvana.
Medusa. And double the double star comes up for both. The Dragon Knight. Where the hell did he go? He's here somewhere, right? Wait,
He's
okay,
chilling.
there it is. That's Dragon Knight with a Bloodthorn. So I think 2-star Dragon Knight can absolutely wreck here.
Yeah. Here we
All right.
go.
Potentially the last of the last, as Canute and Nirvana, who were number 1 and 2 going into this round, will end up number 1 and 2 at the end of this round as well. The Hunters are hard to poke through. A lot of 3-stars right there. The Terrorblade, though, looks like that's going to be his final sing right there. The Wolves are going through. The 3-star Lycan is still very healthy, and that Axe is right there as well. But if they can't bring down that Jewel, the Axe will not be dunking anyone. More wards coming through. The Dragonbone is doing some work here with that Viper, and the Jewel is finally down, and I do not see Medusa holding all of these off.
Yeah, it's not enough. It's not enough. They're gonna chew through, and this is looking like a dead blow, and it is. Nirvana.
That Dragon Knight 2-star with silence ends up at the top of the meters.
Absolutely gross stuff.
Well done.
Yeah, congrats to Nirvana for winning round 4 here in Group A. Is Group B?
There was
wrapped?
3 points between them. Canute came in to this scoreboard at 39 and Nirvana at 36. They will now be tied for first going into round 5. I'm pretty
Our
sure.
Final
I'm
round
pretty
of the
sure.
day. Math is hard, but doable.
This was a pretty cutthroat lobby. A lot of similar builds in the early to mid game. Orc Warrior, again, kind of lost the draws up against Canute and the Hunters. Because Orc Warrior went a little bit more of a leveling build, whereas Canute went for 3 stars. Hef Dogs kind of getting the 3rd leftovers out of that, so they kind of held hands going out. Karat with the mages just got dunked pretty hard. And then from there, it was just a lot of Poisoner Brute combinations with Canute. And the 3-star is kind of really the only differing one there.
Yeah, it's we've seen some truly wild builds over the course of the day. Our old friend Brute Poisoner, we've seen Mage builds, we've seen Hunter builds, we've seen Fallen builds, we've seen Knight builds, we've seen all sorts of stuff. And like, I don't know about you, but to me it seems like nothing's really coming out and like showing itself to be like a really dominant sort of like singular build like the old Grunt builds used to be.
Not, I don't know, man. Like, we've certainly seen a lot of people fighting over this, and it's almost like holding hands, but then they end up first.
Yeah, that's also true.
I don't know what happened to the music. The music died. I don't know why.
That's no good.
Okay.
Scoreboard's up though.
Yeah, we'll just head over to the scoreboard while I play with this, because the scoreboard obviously is up with the last of them. So between Group A, Group B, our top 8, ladies and gentlemen, for our last round of the day will be, again, Canute and Nirvana tied going into the last round at 51 points apiece. But look at where the bones fell from there, right? Past 376 will come up. Shame comes up from Group B. Aziz drops to 5th. 7R Paparazza will jump up from Group B, and Rakoshni to join us there as well. Of the Group A players that just had round 4, We're only getting Canute, Nirvana, Orc Warrior. Okay, I think it just updated again. What happened here?
No, we're good.
Mine just updated weirdly. It went backwards.
Yeah, mine rolled back. Maybe there's a scoring dispute or something.
Admins? What happened?
Mods? Let's see. Who is past 376?
Guys, what happened? Where did her points go?
It's not Hef Dogs. It's not Aziz.
I guess we'll find out. Okay, weird. Don't know what happened there, guys. I'm pretty sure we know who our top 8 are, though. I just don't know why they've disappeared. Well, that's enough. Enough looking at the wrong one. Whoops. Let's bring you back up. Okay.
Hello.
We'll let them figure it out. I don't know, but for sure, the top points of 51 apiece. Like you can't change that. Can't change that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's exciting. Our Forgotten Cup has a tiebreaker going into the last round.
Yeah, I mean, it really is anyone's game, within reason. As soon as we get to see who our 8th place, who is messaging me, who our 8th place people are. Is that a new lobby? Yeah,
we do have the lobby up, so I'm just going to join it here quickly before we take us to break. I'm trying to get an answer from admin about what happened there. So while we do all that, ladies and gentlemen, we will set up the last lobby. Group 5 will come in. We will have a game. I mean, guaranteed. We'll come back a bit early out of break to go over the scoreboards once they're finalized. And then we'll have our last round of the day. It's exciting. Super exciting.
Yeah, it's been a great ride, and I'll see you then.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's turn that playlist down. There we go. All right, so whatever happened to the scoreboards that happened, right? You know, computers, whatever. It's 2020. At least they're not sentient yet. Take that as a
Fingers
bonus.
crossed.
Yeah, take that as a bonus. Although Boston Dynamics has been...
Oh God.
We'll go back to the
Sad.
scoreboard and we'll finish up the previous thought. So we have fixed it. The points are still all correct. We don't know why, but whatever. Moving forward. Top 8 is at Rakoshny. So again, coming into this, Nirvana and Canute have really put themselves far ahead. They're 9 points ahead of third place. That makes it really hard to take them down. They have to basically go at 8th and 7th to give everyone else a fighting chance.
Yeah, it is. They've distinguished themselves in a big, big way this tournament. They've been consistently placing top 3 in all of their lobbies. It's sometimes in top 2 in Canute's case, but yeah, it is. They would need to collapse pretty monumentally to lose here.
All right, looks like all the right players are in all the right places. All the spectators are spectators. And ladies and gentlemen, we are here with, I don't even know why I called it Group A, but it's the Forgotten Cup Finals. It is, you know what? I can fix that right now just by doing this. Boom. Forgotten Cup Grand Finals. Sounds much better.
Check out Shame here. Last lobby of the day, the finals just flops 3 Venomancers right off the bat and 2 other 1 costs. That's an easy first round win.
2-star Veno first round. Yeah, that's a tough order to beat for sure.
Yeah, not the worst one cost units to complement him either.
All right, catching up on chat. Digi did rate us. Thank you, Digi, and welcome to all the people that are possibly still here. Don't really know, but yeah, Digi, unfortunate, did not do very well on the stream. Didn't do very well in the tournament. We have a lot of other language stuff going on, so that's cool. Yeah, just leave it at that.
Purr back in here.
Just leave it at that. Now, believe it or not,
Venomancer gonna
I was
win?
gonna say, believe it or not, the Veno is actually dead, and I don't think those wards are strong enough to take down a full-powered Nature's Prophet. So we're really good at this game, Doc. You know?
Yeah, it's awesome. Look at that, 3,000 damage round 1 couldn't bring home
How
the
do
W.
you lose with a 2-star? Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, that's demoralizing. Honestly, if I'm Shame, it's like, what can you do? You just pianoed the buy screen and you still lost. It's tough.
Zamasunaru, Irashai. You can stay as long as you want. Type all the Japanese you want. It's fine with us.
Hontoka?
Yeah.
You speak in Japanese.
I mean, hey, we calling everybody weebs. We might as well show it off today.
Oh, wow. Jeez. Yeah, chat got real lively all of a sudden.
That's fine.
Yo.
Happy to have him. It's all good.
Sugoida.
That's
all
enough.
right. What else we
Karat
got?
and Canute are both actually going into Shaman, so their early game Shaman should give him a boost. I'm giving this Venomancer another shot. They got a Vitality booster, so we'll see if that makes the difference.
I have nothing but faith in this Venomancer, this early Veno. half the lobby has gone Chaos Knights, too.
Chaos Knight's just a really good early unit, you know?
Yeah, he just, like, there's something about the, like, all of the Dota adjacent Valve properties and Valve's other properties have always excelled in one area in particular that I've always loved, and that's sound design. And there's just something about the sound that Chaos Knight's weapon makes when it hits stuff.
Thump.
It's
Thump.
just like slapping a big wet bag of fish. It's great. It's just it's
Yeah, you
so
had me
sad.
at sound design. You lost me at big bag of fish.
The bag's wet. The fish are dry, but the
Oh,
bag itself.
I don't know if
the
that
exterior is
helps.
wet. Mhm.
Sinar, 7R, I don't know. We call them different things at different times. Tusk and Magnus, both 2 stars. Doesn't find the Savage Shamans. Oh, well, now he does. No, he doesn't. Never mind. That's a Magnus. But still, double 2 stars should be at least curbing down, if not outright winning some of these matches right now.
Yeah, it's going to be in good position to leverage that to something tasty later on. Half the lobby still going Shamans, the other half, I guess, going Chaos Knights. Good early game choices, you know, easy to pivot off of. That's a very, very early Treant Protector for Nirvana.
That is actually really up there, isn't it?
Yeah, wow. It was not enough.
5 Shamans? 5 Shamans, by the way.
Uh, oh, in the lobby. I thought you meant like on his bench.
No,
I'm
no,
like, I don't
Vive in the
think that's
lobby. Vive in the
possible.
lobby.
Yeah.
A Treant, though, at round 3, any blue unit at round 3, feels pretty good going into it. Doesn't find anything else to go with it, but could actually splurge for a 2-star Shadow Demon if Nirvana wants to. He doesn't seem to want to, so that's fine.
Units are units.
But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Shamans.
Yep. Got a shaman fight right here, in fact, between Krot and Nirvana.
I was going to say, where's the other small wolf? But it does get there. We got so the bristleback, in theory, should do very well here, right? So many targets for the bristles to hit, but it does go down first. Goes down with the tree. The lesser tree got the shield. It seems a little weird.
Interesting.
But Nirvana
Yeah,
will still eke this one out, I think.
Yeah, it could. Oh, the Treants. Yeah, no. Even on Treants, this is just going to be a cleanup job from Nirvana. That visual's always been bugged, by the way, for Treant Protector.
Has it?
Yeah, like Treant had like because they just reused the old Scrappy bonus indicator, the like kind of swirling icons around the unit. But you saw like as long as you're next to the Shaman creep, you get that health regeneration and that sort of leech or the old Scrappy bonus with all that armor and HP regen.
Well, nobody's open Fortin, which is good. Good to see. But
Nice.
wow, look at you want to talk about 2-stars? Take a look at Canute. Everything 2-star on board, and Karot. What happened there? It goes immediately up to 4.
Whoa.
Has 3 2-stars with Shaman Summoner. Almost called them the Shumaner.
The Shumaner build.
The Shumaner build
course.
right there. Yeah, so Karot and Canute both coming out real far ahead with the 2-star luck. We'll see if anybody goes straight into a leveling build. Canute last round did go 3 stars for with his hunters.
Yeah, we got a couple early 4 jumpers with Paparazza, 7R, Krot. But still a lot of people holding out for those 3-star hyper rolls as well.
Was it Paparazzi? Yeah, Paparazzi gets a 2-star Bristle on board. Goes with the Lycan that they have pre-round 5. Pretty nice.
Not bad, not bad.
Finds another Bristle.
We might have another lonely mage player here. Not a lot of Storm Spears picked up, but Aziz is looking like they want to develop their build into that direction.
Wow, they also got 2 Queen of Pains, and if we know Aziz, it's probably poison.
Yeah, it's fair too. Yeah, these poison or mage builds, like I don't know. Like the last round, it was worked out for him, right? Or worked out for Nirvana rather.
Target dummy doing work for Paparazzi versus 7R. Unfortunately, not really too sure actually who's winning this one out. It's the Battle of the Lycan versus the Alchemist. Does the Lycan win? No.
Quills?
The Quills? No, there's a Warwisk punch coming in.
Can the dog solo it? No.
59 and 57 health is the difference between 2 health to Paparazzi. But that, by the way, 7R with an Alchemist pre-round 6, also with a Beastmaster. Oh, wow. 2 Alchemists? What's going on here?
It's
If he gets a 2-star Alchemist before round 10, like that's pretty big.
That's gross stuff.
That is a bit gross, isn't it?
I mean, I always wax poetic about the 2-star Terrorblade I got at round 4 in that lobby. I absolutely won. Those early 3-cost units to 2-star is rather powerful.
To answer the question, Pepe, basically, the people to watch here is Canute and Nirvana. Canute right here up against Azizi right now. Well, about to probably lose against Azizi. Might have 2 stars and possible Knights for Canute, but he's not winning this round. Ooh, 3 units still. Yeah, he's 100% going Knights. Look at this.
Yeah.
That's new. That's new for us.
Pretty good draws, too. I mean, we haven't seen that since the first lobby, right? Oh, no, second lobby, but that Knight player did not fare as well, let's say.
Also, Canute definitely just lost because he doesn't have that Chaos Knight in.
Yeah.
That Chaos Knight is such a world of difference this early on.
Mm-hmm.
But yes.
It's kind of a puzzling pickup here with the Kaya on the Bat Rider. I don't think that amplifies that tar damage.
It also it's ability damage, but Shadow Wave is physical damage.
Right, so it's not going to help that out either. Like, why is this...
Purifier?
Makes,
Purification with
nah,
the
that's
Omni?
pure damage.
That's true. I should have seen
Oh,
that one
Chaos.
coming.
Yeah. Chaos Bolt. That's magic damage.
Okay. Oh, Canute? Alright, there we go. Is actually going to swap in the Spectre. Goes up to 4, puts in the Spectre. So Spectre Knights is a thing. It is a thing. The Spectre is basically your powerhouses, your Knights are your wall. But this early on, a 1-star Spectre is not going to get much done.
Well, assassinated the Shadow Demon or the Shadow Shaman well enough, but unfortunately the walls are kind of closing in on Canute here.
So did you saying that ability damage is not spell damage? So maybe there was a change that I missed along the way? Although then Immortal says it probably doesn't do anything for bad. So
Yeah.
either way, we'll figure out where it all lands. Doesn't really matter this early on. Nobody can really use it very well anyways. Barricades, Paladin Sword. If you're going to go into Knights with a healing in Essex, a Paladin Sword could go a very long way.
Yep. Even with like Omni Knight or Dazzle.
No, went with the target dummy. Okay.
Opt for the target dummy. Okay.
So
A lot of contraptions here too.
round 9 coming in, some of these builds will start being finalized and coming online. We do got still 5 shamans with good smattering of summoners out there. Some savage sprinkled here and there as well. You said the lone mage. Looks like Azizi might be that mage player.
But what's Azizi holding on to on their bench? That's right, it's Spirit Breaker. And who do we know plays mage, hangs on to Spirit Breakers, huh?
Somebody who doesn't win tournaments.
Oh, damn. Dude, why you gotta do my boy like that? Come on.
I'm sorry,
Come
D10.
on. He loses? Yo, he's on stream and he loses, and the dude who stole his build wins that lobby.
I know.
That's heartbreak.
I know. That's why.
That's top 1 anime betrayals right there.
It might have been harsh to say, but it wasn't untrue.
Yeah, it's also true and fair.
All right, so we got the Underlords coming through. The first 2 players have big lead in points. Oh, okay, yeah. So if Pepe's not listening, Bez has him covered. That's fine. So here comes the Underlords. We really only have a few solidified directions, right? We got the Knights, we got the magic. Everything else is all kind of mid-level Poisoner, Brute, Grunt, Shaman. That's a lot of Eno. That was 3 Enos. That's at a Friendly Fire Rokoshni.
Let's go.
Hello. Maybe he is not the only magic. Because Azizi, look at the bench of Rakoshni here. Azizi is definitely leaning towards some
the
mages.
pivot.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. Okay, it's a lobby again.
This is our first Friendly Fire Hobgin all day.
Yeah, that's true, because the other mage that picked up Hagen went with Let's Go Crazy, which is, again, suboptimal.
Well, Rakoshni up against Canute, and Canute with the 2-star Omni freshly made.
That Let's Go Crazy Hobkin did end up winning that lobby,
He
though,
did,
huh?
and it was Canute that ran it.
Yep. Maybe not as suboptimal. Also, don't sleep on Canute, because they're sitting with 8 Bat Riders, kind of looking to get an early 3-star there.
This will
Also,
be
the lob-
this will be a win for Rakoshni, pretty hands down.
Yeah.
11
Also, the lobby's
damage. Wow.
only level 4 player looking kind of pulling deep for that final bat.
Yeah, Canute. Somebody said rolling Knights is a risk. It absolutely is a risk at 4. But if you have if you get the unit, it pays off. But majority of the Knights that we see will kind of like half roll and half go to 7, then roll.
Yeah.
Well, getting a 2-star Chaos could definitely do some work. But they're only at 4 units. So, as you said, pulling deep for the Mage. They just went 5 now. Makes sense. There's another Chaos Knight in the shop for Khan here as well. So, I think this is a much-needed level right there.
See, and when I do Rainbow Knights, it's a rolling Knights with LC. I like to get 2-3 stars before I start leveling at all. And that creates some really dire health situations, but I promise you it's worth it. You usually like to see your 3-star CKs, 3-star Lunas, or 3-star Legion Commanders, and then, maybe a 3-star Dazzle and 3-star Batrider would be like the tier 2 3 stars in that build, but looks like
Rolled.
yeah, just absolutely bulldozed Karat, and yeah, just proves like, you know, you don't need to sit and roll. You can just kind of do it if you got your 2 stars. So
Shame will actually pull out a win, but it's by the edge of his teeth, but he does it. Yeah. It's yeah, so they absolutely do get that. So yeah, as I said, we only have a few people with solidified direction. Aziz, Mage, Khan, Knights, Rakashni. I want to say Mage, but it really isn't doing it. He's kind of holding on to some pieces, but he hasn't committed to it. The rest are all kind of still in the Shaman phase. We're getting some Brutes out there. The Summoners and the Savages will start dropping away for Poisoners and Brutes. But until that happens, this mid game should really just be dominated by Knights. There should be a good streak for Canute in the wings here.
yeah, I mean they've come out here. They did a board flip probably because somebody was screwing around with barriers. And
There's
yeah,
a few
they're just
barriers
gonna
out. Yeah.
gonna leverage this early 2-star Knights into some pretty major firepower.
I'm watching Shame versus Paparazzi right now. Shame is one of the kind of dicey mid-game that doesn't seem to have a solid way to go yet. Won't win this time. Doesn't pull it out by the skin of his teeth. No, the NOVNO, it won't work.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely
Well, it
will
might
not.
mitigate a lot of the damage through poison.
Will, yeah, absolutely will. It's only -2 for sure.
Yeah, it's not a bad slap.
But I think we're just going to see a lot of these kind of wet noodles going back and forth, unless you're Canute, who just hit Nirvana for 14.
Yoy.
And that's great for Canute, because Canute wants to hit Nirvana as hard as he can, as often as he can. Try to gain a good health bump for the first place.
I want to say like a top 4 finish just does it for him, right? Oh, and there's the Dragon Lance too. God. Everything's coming up Canute. Unbelievable.
So that's a Dragonlance Luna? Absolutely. It's on the far back corner. He's still none of these bats.
Or
Wow.
the Dazzles. He has 8 Dazzles too.
8 Dazzles, 8 bats, and there's a Chaos Knight in shop. I think the
Oh my
brainworms
God.
are coming.
They
I
have-
think
like, at this
the
point,
brainworms are coming.
It's not even brainworms. This is just like basic bench maintenance. You have to do it. Like, you have to go nuts here.
I love the argument going on in chat right now. It's fantastic. Level 7's coming through. Rakashni was already 7, same with Paparazza, but rest of the lobby kind of catching up. Canute's still at 5. His full build isn't really... Like, there's no LC here, so he doesn't need to rush to that 7 for the 3 stars. He already has a 2-star Omni, and he's really close to some of these 3 stars. So as long as Canute doesn't take major hits, I think he can really bide his time for these 3 stars. But, of course, if he rolls one more time and gets all of them, oh my god, it's going to be disgusting.
Yeah, that power spike's going to be unbelievable. You get a better Vestiture of the Tyrant, you get that percent-based damage, and against some of these chunkier builds, like your Savages and your
Goes
Summoners
right
and
by the
Brutes.
Lunas. Finds
Yeah.
2 Omnis.
What is happening?
Finds a Chaos. Finds a Chaos.
Bingo! Alright, that's 1 down.
Bat, 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 bat. Luna.
Luna.
No
helps. Now you
bats!
can vent your bats.
He can at least bank them. Oh, he sold
Yeah.
the Omnis.
What the f...
He sold the Omnis.
What? Why?
He was looking for the
more
bats.
rolls?
He was looking for the bats.
I guess. But, like, Canute's not in danger here. He could have just benched that and rolled with the gold. Next
Digi's
round.
losing his mind in chat.
Well, that is like, you know, like the chess notation for that would definitely be like the double exclamation point.
Panic. Oh, and he's up against Nirvana too, but he's not gonna hit Nirvana very hard this round. Oh no.
Might take the win.
I
No,
don't
he's
see that
not.
happening. Nirvana must have had a spike when we weren't looking.
Yeah, he's up to Shaman 2 now. He's got the bird out. He's birding up.
Whoops.
What do we... Yeah.
So lost all the interest. Doesn't get the bat. Lost out now 3 Omnis.
Yeah, that is a...
He
like,
did.
I don't know if it's...
He kept the Lunas, and he has the Spectre now for some reason. Just drop the Spectre, in my opinion.
Yeah, man, I don't know. Like, if I'm Canute, I'm brainworming all the way till I hit hit those bats and the dazzle. I don't know. This is kind of dire.
Okay.
Is he re-econing?
Yeah, he's gonna start building up again.
I don't know.
Well, let's see how he
I
does
don't
up against
know, bud.
Shame. Shame. These are actually the bottom 2 right now. Canute is first in the tournament, but he's battling for this last place here with Shame. And Shame, again, he's one of the Shaman players that kind of needed to go into something. It looks like Poisoner Brute, Shaman Summoner. It's a bit of a mishmash, and unfortunately it does not look like that will be enough to break these Knights.
Yeah, and they got the Enthralled Corner Spirit Breaker, one of my favorite phenomena.
Just sitting up there. Yeah, just chilling.
Like,
Wait,
come on,
did I misspeak? Did they actually break these Knights because this Spirit Breaker is stuck in the corner?
Yeah, this is gonna be a loss.
Oh, wow.
Wonderful. Oh my goodness, and the Manor Spray.
Good!
Believe.
Good.
This is devastating. Khan's gotta right the ship, because right now he's like, there's so much going wrong. This isn't a loss streak, is it?
I don't think it's a lost streak. I think that's only 2 losses.
Okay.
Finds another Luna. Finds another Luna.
Another Luna. Okay. What?
He went over the Lunas.
Buy the Luna, please. Okay.
Finds the Dazzle. Sells
this
the
guy's
Spectres.
killing me.
He found the
the
Dazzle.
Spectre.
Okay, fine, right? Could have had Luna 3 times over by now.
That is, okay. That's good because that Dazzle's in a good central position and keep the Luna alive. Is going to keep the Batrider alive.
Let's just pretend it was
dog
the same Luna.
The dog up to the back line got absolutely annihilated by Shadow Wave, which was kind of brutal to watch. Gets the Vestiger proc on the CK.
Yep.
Okay, ship's righted.
-10. Oh, I mean, we're not saying Khan's weak. It's just he's the only one really gunning for 3 stars right now. If you look at everyone else, everyone else has gone into leveling builds. They're all 7. They're going to be pushing 8 here soon. So this is really the only kind of drama that we can watch right now. Silver Edge or a Mask? I don't think you go Mask. Yeah, Silver Edge sounds
Silver
way
Edge
better.
on Omni is super good.
I have made the mistake of putting Mask on Spectre because I'm bad.
Ooh.
Yeah.
A small misstep.
Omni. One of the Omnis
Take a
come
look
crawling back.
Looking at the scoreboard real quick, we got our mages have really fleshed out. We got a couple 2-star pucks on the board. We see our brute poisoners with a sort of savage and the summoner splash. A couple heavy investment into shaman from Nirvana. And just looking at the bench, I don't see like a heavy pivot going in one way or the other. Maybe some mages later on, but we shall see.
So Azizi is top of the board. He is the only non-yellow. 82 health and streaking. Feels pretty good for the 4 mage. 4 mage, 3 human. Sorry, 2 human. He does have a mango tree there into the back that the Spirit Breaker... Ooh, that was a good Spirit Breaker bait there, too. The ship going crashing into him. But the Spirit Breaker does get some of those mangoes. Don't think there was enough here to take a win on this one. So I think Streak will actually lose out against the Shamans. Because the 4 Shaman bird in the back is still virtually untouched.
Yeah. Partying pretty hard. It's not Shaman 2, so he's not gaining on every peck. But that is some pretty quick damage. Is the Troll bonus active?
That Jewel is just full health. Yeah, full health Jewel.
Check out Shame, though.
Mm-hmm,
Kind of having a rough draw down there at 8th.
What can we eat? What if we're at 8 out of 8, but there's nothing banked here, right? Shame has no money. He's looking for a 2-star queen as some 2 stars come through. That's a 2-star Rubik.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Koshny.
2-star. Wait, 2-star epic at round 18. That's pretty insane.
That's quite early, and particularly for Rubik, because like Rubik can. There's a couple of mango trees out there, and that can get a. Or never mind, there's just the one, and we all know about that fun little interaction.
So Shame up against Canute here. Again, the iron wall that is these 3-star knights. The last time we came to this wall, we did actually break it down. Shame did do well last round, but there's so many more 3-stars out this time, and it doesn't look like Shame's really improved his board too much to the same degree. So this is going to hurt. That's 3, 6, 9, 12 plus, okay, 11.
Nice. I think there's a bash there in there at the end.
Just, for good times. Well, Shame is not out round 18. This is where D-Tan set the record of speedrunning and died here. So
It's any percent run, any placement run.
So round 19 actually could be it, though. And there's just nothing in the shop. Like, roll for the Queen of Pain, I suppose, but I don't see it making a bit of a difference here.
3-star Luna get now, too, for
Whoa.
Canute.
Canute.
And a 3-star bad.
Canute.
I will be bold here and say that the ship has officially been righted. All of the big notes have been hit, and that is... I think Canute just sails into the sunset from here. I don't like to bury the talent, but man, that is a tough lineup to face.
Now all we need is a wristful for the Batrider and
or a Necro Book.
All right, that's actually that was a Doom on the Dazzle. So the Dazzle not going to get a Shallow Grave out to anyone. It doesn't bloody matter. Negative 14 to Paparazzi as we hop back over to Shame, and Shame is probably not winning that one. That's not a kill, though.
Just under.
-8, and wow, Karat. Very strong 2-star frontline. Look at that. Alchemist Lycan has that Spirit Breaker and a 2-star Lifestealer, and we're kind of getting into some 3-star territory for him as well. Slow and steady.
3 stars. Yeah, I mean, look at that lineup, right? It's looking at level 7, but 5 of them are 3 costs, and they're all at rank 2, with a couple like that. Was that 7 Specters, bunch of Life Stealers, couple Alchemists,
Yep.
Looking really, really good for Karat.
And he has 31 cash to boot, so slow and steady. Shame, back to Shame. 2 versus the 7R, who is actually up at 8 units there as well, but it looks like still Shamans. It is Shamans, right? Where's the dragon?
Yeah, double
Is there
dogs popping out.
Is there no dragon?
Only rank 1 Shaman for both.
Oh, I was looking for the Wild Wing there. I couldn't find it. I didn't see a dragon, so.
No, I think this is it for Shame. Unfortunately, gets chewed out by
Round
his
20.
Shaman buddy.
Well, that was their first time we saw Shame in Group A. He clawed his way through the tournament to get into the top 8, but unfortunately, he will remain at 8 for the top here as well. So, yeah, GG to Shame. No hate there. Paparazzi down 20. Actually has some items coming through. Mechanism, fun.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Got that healer bonus, so that's going to just get that much better. And good smattering of stuff here, too, for Paparazzi, going for that sort of like rainbowy Poison or Brute build. Got some Troll in there, it's got some healer in there, some Summoner in there. 2 Fedoras?
I mean, hey, if your name is Digi and you can rock it, why not, right?
Yeah, it's a towering pile of hats.
Drenzium brings up a good point about previous comment about Wristful Bat. I forgot that 3-star Warlock is not a thing anymore. So.
Yep. Also, yeah, that CK would just never, ever cast another spell.
Yeah, that was just some autopilot commentary from Once Upon a Time. Rip 3-star Warlock. Yeah, rip is the wrong word.
Oh my goodness.
Good riddance is the right word. Rakashni versus Nirvana is just who we ended up watching here. And it does not look good for Rakashni. Although the friendly fire is fun to watch. I almost forgot what the animation looked like. But Rakashni does lose 5 to the hits of Nirvana. Azizi up against Canute. That's going to be a big challenge. But it is going to be the night win for, what, 10? 11 to the god.
Oh.
That puts him still at first, but within a reachable first from Canute.
Indeed. Paparazzi actually landed a pretty big smack onto Krot, ended their streak, and just had an overwhelming Zooey kind of showing with between the Lycan, between a bunch of snakes. It's just good placement. Although I don't think that would go the same way twice because Krot did just hit the 3-star Spectre.
3-star Spectre with a Moon Shard. It's not a Black King bar. And there's no Poisoner on this. In fact, this is just a very plain-looking build for Karat, but it's giving him 49 health. And he's up against Nirvana now, so let's see if Nirvana slips even further towards 7th and possibly out of the dream of the top cash placement.
Yeah, I mean, Nirvana's tied for first right now, points-wise, in cup standings, so having a good placement here and a good showing here is critical, and placing above Canute is necessary for any hope of first place, but it is looking quite poor against Karat right now.
The good old roots.
Oh boy.
Good old roots right there. Okay, so Nirvana will keep his health for now.
I was looking at the wrong person when I said it was looking bad. It's looking quite good for Nirvana.
Okay. We
Yep.
forgive you.
It's fine.
So remember,
We're doing
Canute
fine.
and Nirvana are tied at 51 points apiece in the tournament. Canute is looking a heck of a lot healthier than Nirvana right now because the Knights have all resolved. As we continue to try to march to 10 units, we'll see if Canute can keep that strength. But every loss that Nirvana suffers brings him closer to a guaranteed not first.
Yep. I mean, we got fourth Omni Knight on the board, and now that you're done hyper rolling at lower levels for this Knight build, as you start to progress, like you're gonna see those 3 costs and above Knights only become more and more possible and more likely. So that's just gonna make you stronger, and then next thing you know, your board's gonna look like a knockout board, and just 3 stars all over the place.
I'm here with Paparazzi at 11 health up against Aziz. Aziz has spirits.
Okay.
I don't know when he swapped him in, but Paparazzi is, it's hard to tell if Paparazzi is going to do anything good here. That triangle actually does miss out, but these spirits are super healthy. 3-star Ember just kind of rolling around and murking, and that, I don't know if that's 11 damage. 3, 6, 8, they keep flittering away. That might be an elimination. That might be Paparazzi dead.
This is not looking good. Maybe it's exact change?
Exact change.
Exactly 11.
That's 7th place there for Paparazzi.
Brutal. That mango is just sitting, gonna vibrate in the middle of the board for the rest of eternity.
And you got to be feeling good.
Okay.
All right, that's a 3-star storm or spirit. Feels good. Nirvana loses handily to Canute. Canute is feeling good.
You can practically taste that first place finish now. Just second right behind Aziz. But way up on the three-star unit count. Croc getting those 3 cost 3 stars.
Okay, Nirvana here up against 7R. 17 versus 12. The 3 magic, 4 humans with 4 shamans. Gotta make something happen here. Otherwise, we're going to be looking at a loss streak just like what 7R's looking at right now. Good wards, still a lot of green. There's going to be some stun coming out, but that's okay. We got that Jewel. Jewel's reducing everything with that happy hour, and you really cannot chew through the ceiling.
Yeah, really excellent.
Wow.
From Connell.
That's not a kill, though, right? I don't think that's a kill. That's -9, though.
Yeah, it's pain. It's a lot of pain.
Aziz officially loses to Karat. Karat able to use those 3 stars to good omens, and Canute is top of the board again.
Wow. This is a fascinating build by Nirvana. I've seen a lot of these like hybrid like Mage 1 builds that take good use of Lycan as the 4th human in them. So you get all your human mages and you just key into Lycan. You have like some summoner, maybe some shaman in there as well to sort of build up this big chunky front line. And Nirvana's making it happen, making it work for them there here. It's crawling into the top 4 above and 7R.
Okay, Rakashni with another spirit. Wait, how many spirits do we got? It is 2 spirit players.
Yep, both the mages.
How did I miss that? Okay. 10 health up against Karat, and Karat is, I think, about to be streaking. If he does win this one, that should be the 3rd win in a row, and jeez, that Spectre. So satisfying in the back. The Pucks don't have the Dragon Alliance, so they ain't going to go anywhere. We are going to get a triangle, but I think that will be the last of the triangles we're ever going to see out of Rakashni, because that is absolutely 10 damage.
Oh, 100% on units alone.
Zenar, 7R, 6th and 5th.
Yep.
Feels bad.
Yep.
And there goes Nirvana! I didn't even get to click to it in time. Azizi will put Nirvana down to 4th, guaranteeing that Canute will at least be higher up on the rankings than Nirvana. The question is, Azizi and Karat, where were they on the rankings? There was 8 points between 2nd and 3rd place.
Yeah, it was pretty disparate. Karat was sitting at 3rd with 42 points, and who was the other person that we were asking about?
Azizi.
Zizi was at 42 points, or was at 40 points, so only 2
I am
points
reasonably
behind
convinced
Karat.
Canute has won.
Yeah, I think this is looking quite good.
I'm reasonably convinced that they cannot patch up, even if he goes out third. I'm reasonably convinced they cannot patch up those points.
Well, this is still a pretty chunky lobby. You know, we still got 2 people pretty close to 50 health, and
No,
Nute's
no.
sitting with 56.
I'm talking about the overall score. I don't
yeah,
think
I know.
anybody can beat Canute's ranking in the tournament now.
Yes. Yeah, because that distance put between them, it's looking quite good for Canute.
Well, Karat does beat Canute, so there's actually still a chance he goes out third. Azizi
He's actually beat him
will
too. Yeah.
beat Canute's board as well. Spirits beat Knights.
Where have I seen this before? Where a player is dominant with Knights early on and ends up faltering in the top 3.
Pretty much every game.
Oh damn.
We had Knights second, Knights eighth, Knights second, and this will be our fourth round of Knights in the top 3.
Unless Canute actually opts for 4 trolls. Okay. Has the Shadow Shaman in, gets that troll Warlord, has just a splash Marana because why not? Alright, I can get behind that.
48, 46, and 44 health. If only the actual rankings reflected those kind of scores. This would be a lot closer, I'll tell you that.
Is that a Battle Fury Ember 3?
It should be, I believe. Yeah.
No, it's an Eye of Scotty Ember 3.
Is it an Eye of Scotty 3? This Troll Warlord, actually, I expected to die forever ago.
Oh my god, but it got enthralled. That is kind of devastating.
My sentries will strike you down.
Well, Canute beats Azizi this time.
Yep, definitely one where it counted, for sure. No ghost garbage here. It's a double loss for Azizi on both boards.
If somebody was asking about why is there Marana here, Bizzacho is absolutely right. I've definitely done this in my games. If you have a 3-star Luna, you can really buff up her damage with Vigilant.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Really
Really
can.
good observation.
I don't know if anybody asked, but yeah, there it is. So Aziz loses, and the other two didn't. So Canute beat Aziz, and then Karat beat whoever the ghost was. I don't actually remember the ghost. We're building an Omni Knight? Question mark for Karat. I don't know if we'll find one, but he's building it. It's a good unit.
That
Goes well with grunts for sure.
Yeah, get some good healing, get some good front line. No worse picks, certainly.
The spirits need to get another good triangle off, and I think Aziz will actually have this one. That's going to be the stun coming out from the Eno that puts the spirits a little bit more on the back heel. The summons have done well. The Thunderhide actually getting some pretty good damage, but that wasn't a great triangle. Will it matter? This Lifestealer, I don't think cares about your triangles.
Yeah, it gives very little hoots about that. It's just going to sit there in rage, chew apart this Earth Spirit. The Storm Spirit goes down, doesn't care about being silenced. And yeah, punched and clawed and chewed to death.
And Canute loses to Aziz this time.
Yeah, I was peeping that board briefly, and Aziz's Ghost's Ember Spirit got targeted by Enthrall, but could not get killed fast enough. So avoiding that turned the tables, unlike last time where the Enthrall went through.
Radiance, Butterfly. So does the Butterfly go on the Luna, or does the Where the heck does the Butterfly go? Troll?
I could
Luna?
see Troll.
Both are good. Yeah.
CK's also a good choice.
There's a
Same
comment.
with Luna.
There's a comment about denying the Omnis to Canute, which is fine if Canute cared. He doesn't have any money and he's not banking any, so
Yeah,
very
Cross
slim
the only
chance
one
of that
with money.
happening.
Yes, indeedy.
All right, let's play Follow the Human, and it's going to be Canute versus Karat. So the Knights coming in up against these 3-stars. This 3-star Lifestealer could actually be quite the tank. Man, that Spectre came in hot. Just absolutely murdered that Marana. But now we're within the Luna range. The Luna damage is starting to add up, passing now 12k, 13k, and that will do it.
Gross.
The Vigilant is fantastic. You cast that spell, and Spectre is immediately targeted by the Luna, and then it got enthralled on top of it.
Yeah. And that's a win on both boards, too, for Canute.
That's a big win, because Aziz got massacred. Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal stuff here as we go into these final throws of the final round. I believe it's so hard for me to conceptualize either of these builds, the mages or the grunts, just chewing through these knights. Even with that Kaya, which I'm pretty sure doesn't even affect that Omni Knight heal at all. Pretty wild.
Interesting that we put in a random Spectre here for Canute over a second Troll Warlord. But
yeah, that is strange, huh?
we'll see how that goes.
Oh my god, the big brain plays. It's just there to attract the Ember Spirit.
I mean, you could do that with a troll too, but
Also true.
the 1-star Keeper of the Light doing some good work here for Azizi up against Canute, but there's still a lot of health on both sides. Some big 3-stars, especially this 3-star Earth Spirit that does get enthralled. He is going to be taking quite a beating, but the 3-star Chaos Knight out there as well with that demon bonus will eventually go down. That's going to be a Laguna Blade. Lena is got a few minutes. There's going to be another one. He gets stunned! Stun silence will win for Canute. And that's an elimination! Oh no! A game of just literal centimeters. Literal. Oh, wow. I know that Doc is probably raging over there, but he disconnected, so I can't hear him.
Was so hype, my Discord exploded. It was great.
Lena, so close to winning that one out. So Azizi down in third. Should be a good boost to the points. Might even go home with cash now. But Canute versus Karat. This is first versus fourth, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that checks out.
Both are actually going to get some really massive points. Canute 100% has won the tournament already. But now that Karat is taking home second, I'm curious who's going home with the rest of the money.
Yeah, I think Krot is actually third or fourth.
He's at least fourth, if not third. No.
He's third. Yeah. So
Okay.
he's got 42 points. Canute has 51, so 9 points to separate the two.
Yeah, and there's no way that first and second can make that difference up. There's only a difference of 3.
Mm-hmm. And Aziz was fifth with 42 points. So yes, it's pretty much all over. But the crying. Let's see how the rest of this round plays out, though. I'll give a preemptive congrats to Canute for putting on quite a show today. I think they've been in mostly every single lobby, because I'm pretty sure we've pronounced that name correctly 0 times.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, wow, just some wild builds. We've seen grunny stuff. We've seen this knight build that looks like it's probably just going to take this home here. And just like, what a great cup, man. What a good return for UPL in the Forgotten Cup.
Definitely doesn't look good for Karat here in this last round. Can't really break that corner, or maybe they can.
Life Stealer.
That Life Stealer is refusing to
partying
roll
hard.
over. Yeah. Did we not get an enthrall? Did Canute not get an enthrall?
I don't... Oh, Canute got the Spirit Breaker.
Okay. All right.
But it was not enough.
Definitely wasn't enough. That's fine. Canute is not too worried about going out yet. Radiance Bloodthorn Divine Rapier.
Boy, you gotta, right? You gotta.
3 health Dream. Divine Rapier.
Gotta do it.
Doesn't do it.
This man.
Doesn't do it.
Boo this man.
Ah,
the cowardice.
Double
I
Radiance,
cannot.
though.
Yeah.
Could you put the Radiance on for the Knights?
It's a safe option. I would put it on Omni.
Put it on Dazzle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that works too. Jeez. Put the Kaya
It's
on the...
Alchemist on the other side. Alchemist self. Yeah, okay.
I really like this Kaya Marana. That arrow's gonna thump.
The Rapier would have been so good to see. All right, potentially last round. Karat versus Canute. The mishmash of scallywags up against the iron wall of the Knights. The Doom, I don't even think got a Doom off, but there goes the Spectre. Actually powers up. The Doom on top of, was that the Dazzle?
Shadow Shaman.
Okay, that would have been amazing, but still, it does look like Karat has enough in the bank.
Yep, he's chewing right through, no problem. In fact, a decisive win this time. A couple 3-stars living through. That's a kill.
What?
Okay, all right.
That was 19? That was a 19 hit?
19 damage.
Huh.
Look at that. That was pain.
Well, All right. Congratulations, Karat. I definitely wasn't expecting a kill right there. I don't think Canute was expecting a kill right there either. They end at the same record, 21-12 each.
Wow, look at that! What symmetry? You know, not only just like in win loss, but also just like the numbers are mirrored. I think that's cool.
Radiance value. Don't know about that, but
Who could say? But I mean, 3-star Alk, 3-star Lifestealer, 3-star Spectre. What were the units that got nerfed in the most recent patch again?
Trolls, I thought.
All right.
No, Trolls got buffed, right?
Trolls got buffed,
Yeah.
but all the 3-star variants of all of those 3-star heroes specifically got nerfed.
Doubting the miss chance. Yeah, okay. You might got me on that one, Mark Warden. Well,
Which knight was missing for Canute?
oh
Sven?
yeah, Sven. Actually, this actually goes with the rest of the tournament. Round 1, Knights got a guaranteed first, failed, got second. Round 2, Knights 8th. Round 3, we didn't see Knights. Round 4, almost guaranteed first, gets second. Round 5, guaranteed first, gets second. Knights.
So if you're looking, if you
can't
want
win.
that silver, if you crave silver, Knights. You know what puts that over the edge? Legion Commander. Rainbow
Not a
Knights, baby.
single Legion Commander today.
No, incorrect. Because
Not a
that was
late
great.
game in Legion Commander.
Yeah. The mind games. Phoenix's like inception plays to sucker in who was it? Salona Octendi into building assassins. I forget. Dumb dumb anecdote. Yeah, that's it. That's Forgotten Cup #1, buddy. It's been a good long time, and oh man, it feels good to see that good high level Underlords play again.
Whew, it certainly felt good to get back on the mic with you. You know, we probably said some stupid stuff. But
But that's UPL, baby. That's casting, baby.
I mean, if Digi and Pinty can do it, we can do it too, right?
Exactly.
Well done, though. We'll throw up the scoreboard for everyone, but to nobody's surprise, Canute does go home the breadwinner, 63 points, because they had a 9-point lead, I believe, going into this round. So it was really on the other players to take down Nirvana and Canute because they were tied, but as soon as Nirvana went out way under Canute, they basically sealed the deal right there. So second, first, second for Canute. Well done.
More symmetry.
Well done.
Fascinating.
Was good times. Second place, Nirvana will also go home. I believe there was some cash. And past 376, a.k.a. Kurotz, our comrade in Russia, will go home just a point under. Nearly bridged it. Even with that first at the end, right? This literally came down to that 6th place, screwing him over. Yeah.
Yeah, and those top 3 had separated themselves from the pack pretty distinctly because
They
it's
did. Yeah.
an 8-point lead over Aziz in 4th there. And then near there, it's like, a difference of like 2 or so points all the way down for the rest of the top 8. But man, what a showing today.
Good
Unbelievable.
times. Yeah. So that leaves us with, that's our top 8, and that is our broadcast for the day, ladies and gentlemen. The Forgotten Cup out of the way. We really hope that we can rebrand to Remembered Cup sometime soon, but
Would be nice.
don't know about that, ladies and gentlemen. Big thanks to Gigi for the raid, and of course all the others. Safano was also around here. D-Tan we got to see from Vietnam. It was a good mix of like the old level names and a lot of new entrants, which is always very good for us, because now we get to see new people, new strats, and make new legends. Like
Yeah,
Karats, like Canutes.
Unless those are just like old heads rebranding, like 7R. I don't recognize that
Could be.
dude. Yeah, just like there's some fresh new blood in the scene. It's awesome.
So that is going to be wrapped up for us. Forgotten Cup Grand Finals, all done. Big thank you to our admins in the back of all this, because we haven't run a cup like this for a while. We weren't entirely too sure how it would all go, but everything held up. Admins did great. Players did great. We had a few rounds start in classic mode. Some
It's
rough,
inevitable.
some
That's
rough points here and there.
Again,
you know.
that's just UPL, baby. You got to take the good with the bad.
And that's that. So Asian, Zex, and Devil in the background. Thanks so much for getting this going and keeping it nice and smooth. 4.5-hour broadcast. My internet dipped once. Your internet dipped a whole bunch. And
My Discord dipped. My internet never faltered.
And here we are. So, Doc, tell me what's next for UPL and you guys.
Up next for UPL, we'll probably have a Zex's Lab sometime maybe later this month. If not, sometime early 2021. I have a word from the admin. If season 2 drops, there would pretty much be some more activity our ways imminently. But we shall see. Maybe that happens with Dota 2's new hero, but who could say at this point? But as for me, don't really have many I don't have any articles in the bank. I was thinking about a new writing project, about just like doing little blurbs of all of the heroes just to keep that edge sharp. Maybe find that on Reddit. But until then, you'll find me intermittently streaming at twitch.tv/Dr. Heckle, and you can follow me on there. And you can't sub because I'm bad with schedules.
So while you were doing all that, risen above your shoulder out of the ashes of a plant came a cat.
My cat is here. There is a cat.
There is a cat.
Say hi to my buddy.
The chat demands cat. Yep. Chat demands cat.
Yep. Take us home, Chloe. Look at that perfectly round face.
Yep. He's a cutie.
Beautiful.
All right, I've been your host and friend for Court Jester. With me, Dr. Hecko, and our admins in the back. Congratulations and well done, everyone. We will let you know about the next tournament and the next content. And until then, I don't know if we have somebody to raid, because I know Digi is offline. Maybe Anne is out there or something. But we'll find you something to throw to. And that will be that. So if we don't see you, have a very merry holiday season. All the best in the new year. Hopefully, again, remembered game 2021, new season. Yeah, it's all coming, I swear. I hope
so.
God, I dream, you know.
And crave it.
That's that. So let's go harass Nirvana and congratulate him on second place. And we're out of here. So, ladies and gentlemen, have a good one.
Yeah, you too, bud.